Hey Container Nuts, I'm Jason.
And I'm Jesse.
I'm Brady.
Welcome to Container Talk. So this is another live broadcast that we're doing. We're talking about shipping containers. A little treat for next week on the live broadcast. What are we doing, Jesse?
We're gonna have a sale.
What are we gonna sell?
Easy Wheels.
So we've taken on 200 extra sets of Easy Wheels just for next week. We have built 200 extra sets. Brady behind the camera has been working on them non-stop. I mean, they're knocking them out. So next week, we will be set up same time, I believe same time. What do we?
I think we're gonna do it about 1 o'clock.
Yep, we'll put out a time and we'll let everybody know. We'll put a little teaser out. But we're gonna make some sweet deals. So anyone that's wanting to save a lot of money on Easy Wheels or buy like a bunch of them, this will be the day to do it because probably is not gonna happen again. So, but today we're gonna talk about
Locks.
Yep, so there's all kinds of different locks whenever you deal with shipping containers and the industry we're in, gates and everything else. So, you know, everybody's familiar with the old school locks. These are fine, but you can walk up with a little cut-off wheel grinder and in a matter of seconds pop these off there. There's lots of great locks out there, but we have partnered with a company called Double Lock.
They're sweet.
They are sweet, and this is a USA company. The locks are imported, but they are imported, I believe, out of the Netherlands is where they come from. They are badass. So I am gonna start, we're gonna go with the simplest one we got. So I'll let you open that one up for me.
Alright. This one's the Padlock X.
Yes, this is a serious, legit padlock. I mean, this thing is hardcore. It would be really hard to get in with a grinder and cut it. And it also, it'd be easier to just cut a hole in the door to get this lock off
They
there.
built them right.
Yeah, and on a regular shipping container, you could actually put 4 of these on there, but it would be a major undertaking. They come as you see them. They have a seal to cover the keyhole, and they come with a bunch of keys. They're really, really, really cool. But I mean, this is a legit made product. We'll have to, we'll get some videos of us just with the lock so we can get some real close-ups on it. I know we're on Facebook Live, so it's kind of hard to pull in close-up right now. But that's our basic lock. And then we're gonna go to, let's see, which one are we gonna do next? Let's do this one. So this one's pretty cool. So this works for a lot of different things. I think it's got a lot of use in the marine industry, but this is a chain lock set. And this thing is another badass piece of equipment. Comes with, go ahead, open that up. So this is a chain like what you would put around your gate, but it is hardcore. I mean, this
Check out
thing.
this lock. It's huge.
Yep, it's got a grade 8 half-inch chain links on them, and I mean, it's about as serious as you can get. And these things are really built, beautiful, and they're just strong as hell. So.
And again, this one comes with a bunch of locks, or not locks, keys as well.
And we know whenever you're working in your shipping container lot or your job site, you're not the only one with a key. So it is very convenient whenever you have keys for all your guys and you know who's got the keys. So, but you don't have to call and try to get an extra key because you know it comes with a pile of them. So there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this back. And then we have got, this one is the Container Lock Junior. This is made for shipping containers exclusively. This is the smaller one, and don't underestimate it. By the time somebody cuts this thing off, once again, they'd probably be better off to cut the doors.
The door off.
Yeah. So this thing is serious equipment here. Go ahead. I pre-opened this earlier. I think I did. Yep. So it comes with the standard round style lock, and this works with an actual lock. And then it comes with
Your keys.
this. This is a more familiar type of lock that you see around shipping containers and trucks. This is a pretty common lock. They go on in seconds. What sets this one apart is it's spring loaded. So man, you could just go up and hook it around your bars on your door, and then it pops back in place, and then you just put your lock on it. So you can go ahead and open that lock. And the lock just clips around these two eyelets right here, and then that's where it's gonna go. So it's self-adjusting. So it's got two different settings. It can lock here or lock there. So yeah, you simply just put it on there, and then you're locked. And you could also use your locks too. You don't have to use this one, but this one is the right size for this lock. So, but it's a really slick setup. Everything's got a good finish on it, nice powder coat.
You know what?
Yep.
Let me see it.
Yep. Yeah.
Just to emphasize that these are built right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna weigh it. So this one again is the junior, so it's gonna be a lot less than the other ones.
A lot
but-
easier to handle.
Oh, that cleared out. So this one itself is 6.2 pounds.
So yeah, it's a lot of steel in that thing. It, you know, I know.
On Milk Creek.
Yeah, you gotta climb back up there. So you're always gonna have somebody say, well, if somebody wants in there, they're gonna buy a grinder with a cutoff wheel and all that stuff. The idea here is to make it as hard as you can on them, because from my experience, people will kind of just pass on by if it looks like you're pretty serious about locking up your equipment. So they'll just move to a little easier target. So, you know, we always recommend, you know, try to use your head, keep your equipment locked up tight. You know, keep cameras, you know, we sell cameras, keep cameras on that never hurts, but this is a good added layer of defense here. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one back here, and then we got another one back here, I see, a couple of them. This one right here. So, no, I think you got it, so throw that back there. And then, so this one here is, it's a container lock, but this is the big one. This is the monster. So this thing here, I mean, somebody's really gonna work at it to get this one open, so. Another one over there too. So this one here, oh yeah, that's the other one too, okay? So this one here is slightly different. It comes with multiple keys, just like the rest of them. But this one has the lock integrated into it. It does not use a added-on padlock. But this thing, you can see how big this is, you know, in proportion. Well, like, well, here it is, the size of this master lock. You know, you get a good idea how big this thing is. So it is really cool. So this one, you just put the key in, turn it, and just it goes to whatever size you need it. So, let me see.
Let's weigh it.
Yep. So it just adjusts out, and then get it where you want it. Set the pin, and it's locked. Let's show how much that one weighs. I might put it on there upside down. It's so big.
This one's 15 pounds.
15 pounds. So that one's twice as much steel, and it's hardcore. So if you were going to sit out there with a sawzall or a grinder and try to cut through that hardened steel, you're going to be there a little while. Like I said, once again, it'd be better off just to cut the bars off the door to get in there. And, you know we got people out there doing that crazy stuff. The neat thing about this is a lot of shipping containers, they also have a lockbox built onto them, especially the newer one-trip 20-footers. So you can have your lock, which is a great one because it does not use your bars to lock it. Then you have this, which locks your bars on top of the other locks. And I mean, somebody's really got to want to get in there to use that one. So, what other questions you get on the locks? What do people usually ask?
What's the right one for me?
So everybody has a different application. A lot of times, like out here where I'm at, you wouldn't even need locks out here because, you know, I'm not even going to say it, but you would not need a lock out here. But we do have cameras on our containers here, and we know when somebody's on our property. But then, whenever we go away, we do lock ours up, and we can get away with just the little round, small locks. It's not a problem because anybody around here too long, they're going to be caught. But then, a lot of times, you're in a situation where, you know, you have a gated lock. I recommend locking your gate and locking your containers. And then whenever you're on a job site, I mean, this bad boy here, this is a job site one. This is for construction workers and people leasing out containers that are really want to make sure nobody gets in their container. So I got a buddy of mine built a trailer out of a shipping container, and he's got, I mean, if somebody gets in that thing, they got more problems than just, you know, missing a few tools, so. But really, it all depends on your application, and we love phone calls and text and emails. If you got any questions, or if you want, this is just a few of what we have. There's a lot more.
You can't not show them the biggest one.
Oh yeah, well, you know
So
what?
this one's the Rhino, if anybody was wondering. So
Okay.
this is the Rhino version.
Yeah, and it looks like a big lock, but let me grab the other ones over
wait.
here on the table over here.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah, you drug it over. I snuck it in on me. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about this one here.
This one's the Bull.
Okay, the Bull. So I guess the Bull is bigger than the Rhino. So there we go. This is the Bull. So that's the way it comes. And this one's really cool. I'm actually gonna use this on my gate because this thing is wild. Oh, God, bring it. Let's see what that one weighs. So that's the Rhino, or the Bull, and that's the Rhino. And you can automatically see side by side the difference of these bad boys here. Man, this thing's heavy to even handle here. So this one is bent a lot different. It was put in a big press brake to bend that thick of steel, but you can see this looks like it's at least 3/8 thick, is where this one is. I'm going with 1/4. So it works exactly the same as this one, but I bet you, let me see what this one is here. There you go, you got it?
Yeah.
All of your stool there.
It's both.
And customer service with Double Lock is unreal. So you could talk to us directly. We got these in stock. We're a seller, but also too, if you got questions with Double Lock, they are awesome to work with. They're great people. So,
This one's 24 pounds.
yeah, 24 pounds versus, what was that one, 16?
16.
So yeah, this one is heavy as hell. They are definitely not gonna try to cut this one off. They're gonna just go ahead and move on to cutting the door off or a hole in the side of your container before they try to even,
Absolutely.
you know, this is serious. So, but if you got any questions, like I said, just get a hold of us. We got them in stock, and if you need multiples, we can hook you up. We do have different deals going on at different times. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
No, man, that's it on the locks today. But we're happy to partner with Double Lock, and if you got any questions, just get a hold of us. Move it, lift it, build it, ContainerNut.com. Hang it up, Brady.
I don't know how. How do you?
Oh, I don't know.
God damn it.
We don't have our tech
Dang.
guy here, guys.
Step out on the screen.